Have you ever heard of a city in India that is so clean it feels like you re in a different country? I hadn't either until I decided to visit Indore, which has been ranked India's cleanest city for 7 years in a row. Honestly, I was skeptical. I mean, how clean can a bustling Indian city of over 3 million people really be? So I packed my bags, booked a flight, and set off on a mission to uncover the truth. What I found didn't just surprise me. It completely blew my mind and changed my perspective on what's possible for urban India. As soon as I stepped out of the airport, the first thing I noticed was, well, what I didn't notice. There was no litter on the streets. No overflowing bins. The air felt fresher. The sidewalks were wide and unobstructed. My taxi driver, a proud local named Rayesh, just smiled when I mentioned it. "Welcome to Indore," he said. "We take our cleanliness very seriously here." And he wasn't kidding. Over the next few days, I saw this commitment everywhere. From the meticulously swept public squares to the beautifully maintained parks, it was clear this wasn't just a surface-level cleanup for show. It was a deep-rooted part of the city's culture. So, what's their secret? I was determined to find out. My investigation started early one morning, around 5 a.m., while the city was still asleep. An army of sanitation workers known as Safai Mitras was already on the move. I watched in awe as they systematically swept every street, lane, and alley. But it's not just about sweeping. Indore has a revolutionary waste management system. They have a 6-bin segregation system at the source. That's right, 6 bins. For wet waste, dry waste, plastic, e-waste, domestic hazardous waste, and so on. It sounded complicated, but everyone I spoke to, from shopkeepers to housewives, seemed to do it without a second thought. It's just a part of their daily routine. The real magic happens behind the scenes. I got a special tour of one of Indore's massive waste processing plants. This place was incredible. It's a bio-CNG plant, the largest in Asia, that converts all the city's organic waste into clean burning fuel. Think about that. All the vegetable peels, leftover food, and garden clippings from millions of people are turned into compressed natural gas that powers the city's public buses. So the same buses I was riding were literally running on the city's garbage. This isn't just about being clean. It's about creating a circular economy where nothing goes to waste. They even have plants that process dry waste and construction debris, recycling almost everything. But a system like this doesn't work without the people. And that's the most inspiring part of Indore's story. I talked to students who have cleanliness drives at their schools, business owners who ensure their storefronts are spotless, and families who teach their children not to litter from a young age. There's this immense sense of civic pride and shared responsibility. They don't see it as the government's job alone. They see it as their city. People told me stories of how they used to confront litter bugs, but now they rarely have to. The social pressure and community spirit have made cleanliness the norm. It's a citywide team effort. Of course, no trip to Indore is complete without diving into its legendary food scene, especially at night. I headed to Sarafa Bazaar, a jewelry market by day that transforms into a massive, bustling street food paradise after 8 p.m. And here's the shocker. Even with thousands of people eating and cooking on the street, it was unbelievably clean. Vendors had their own bins, and there were teams of cleaners constantly working through the night. The minute the market closes, it's cleaned so thoroughly that by morning, you'd never know a giant food festival had just taken place. I stuffed myself with delicious poha jalebi, garadu, and budke keys, all while marveling at how they maintain such high standards of hygiene in the busiest of places. My journey to Indore started with a healthy dose of skepticism, but I left with a huge amount of hope and inspiration. This city is a living, breathing example of what can be achieved when a government has a vision. Technology is used effectively, and most importantly, when citizens come together for a common cause. Indore isn't just clean on the surface. It has a clean heart, a clean system, and a clean soul. It's not just about aesthetics. It's about health, sustainability, and quality of life for its people. They've turned a challenge into their biggest strength and a source of immense pride. What Indore has accomplished is a blueprint for other cities not just in India, but around the world. It proves that with dedication and community participation, massive urban transformation is possible. My trip was more than just a travel vlog. It was a lesson in civic duty and a glimpse into a cleaner, greener future. It truly made me rethink what it means to be a responsible citizen in my own community. Indore is more than just India's cleanest city. It's a beacon of hope and a testament to the power of people. So if you're ever looking for a destination that will surprise you, inspire you, and feed you some of the best food you've ever had, put Indore on your list. You won't be disappointed. It's a city that has truly earned its title, and its story deserves to be told. It's a clean sweep in every sense of the word. Thanks so much for coming along on this incredible journey with me. I hope you found it as eye-opening as I did. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Let me know in the comments what you think about Indore's story. See you in the next one.